I forgot to film this before, but hello, my name is Harper, and welcome to my really disorganized video. I'm not sure when my camera will break, so we're gonna make this quick. I wanted to make a video for today because the reason that I'm making weekly videos is so I can document weekly what my face looks like and what my voice sounds like. So I wanted to make a video. My camera's telling me otherwise. But I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about mental health and being in school. I go to university. I'm a music and computer science major. And being in any class, in any field in university is tough. We have 13 weeks to master this material and 4 to 6 different courses, and you're expected to know it all, get good grades and keep up with all your homework and study outside of class, and it's just a lot of it. It's a lot. That kind of stress and that workload and the feeling of overwhelming amount of work is exacerbated by the presence of a mental illness. I've had anxiety pretty much since I can remember. Previous professionals have linked it to my adoption circumstances, which is totally understandable. And I've also been dealing with depressive episodes or depressive symptoms. I'm kind of wary to call it depression because I have not been formally diagnosed with depression, but I have been diagnosed with some kind of anxiety disorder. My doctor didn't really tell me, and that was only because I went to her to talk about anxiety specifically, because depression was not as big of an issue as anxiety was. My little paradox with school and work and stress and anxiety is that if I'm not doing something like working or going to school to further my kind of goals in life, or further some kind of career path or creative endeavor, then I feel stuck and I feel like I'm wasting my life. And I need that kind of scheduling aspect to be productive. When I'm allowed to, I just kind of sit back and kind of do little things that are not as productive and are honestly kind of wastes of time. When I have goals and I have things to do and I have a scheduled life, then I do those things that I need to do. And along with that, once I'm done things that I need to do for school or for work, then I am more motivated to do the things that I really like in life, like making music or making art or doing creative things. But also on the flip side of that, when I have all these expectations, all of this work, I get really stressed. It's really easy for it to become overwhelming in terms of kind of depressive episodes and depressive symptoms. If I'm having an episode, then it will make me not want to get out of bed. It will make me not want to study, not want to succeed. It will make me feel kind of hopeless and like I'll never succeed at anything. And those kinds of very negative feelings. And obviously that puts a damper on any productivity whatsoever. And so by the time that I am able to push myself to do these things that I did do for school or whatever, then I'm behind, and then it's overwhelming, and then stress is involved. The ways that I've been able to kind of deal with this have been partly through medication. I've been put on a anti-anxiety medication that kind of doubles as an antidepressant, because SSRIs are they do the same thing. And so that has really kind of raised the floor of my anxiety and raised the floor of my kind of depressive episodes. So I don't feel like I'm totally drowning in them when they happen. I'm still being affected by these symptoms or by these feelings, but it makes me be able to be productive even though I'm feeling these things, and it makes me be able to reach out for help if I really, really need it, which is the second thing. I've seen a lot of professionals in my life pretty early on because of my adoption circumstances. My mother put my siblings and I into therapy when I was like 11, I want to say. Pretty young to kind of work through that. Later in my high school career, I was really, really struggling with anxiety, and so I actively sought out help in therapy. And one of the things that helped me was not talk therapy, which I don't find very helpful, but more active approaches of prevention and kind of calming exercises. I went through basically a very short round of cognitive behavioral therapy, just giving me tools to deal with anxiety and depression, and how to prevent like anxiety attacks when I can feel them coming on, and how to identify when panic attacks are coming on. I don't really know, I just kind of wanted to talk about things. I know this video will be late because of mental health things and because of the amount of homework that I've been getting from classes. So thought I'd talk about it. My battery died, so I didn't get to film this on the nice camera, but so my name is Harper, and I'm signing out. See ya.